The hidden story in the group BTS music video. In the music video, each member has a narrative. There's a huge story that makes you curious about the following. BTS Universe is a story that explains BTS's worldview, the values in the song.
맞추고 널 위해 살고 싶었는데 그럴수록 내 맘속에 폭풍을 감당할 수 속에 진짜 내 모습을 다 드러내.
If I explained the music video story about Jin last time, let's analyze the story about V this time. What is the story of member V in a kind of novel called BTS Universe?
너네 하나뿐인 태야 세상에 딱 하나 늦었어 너 없이 살 순 없어 가지가 말라 너의 꿈 미칠 듯 달려도 도대자릴 뿐 그래도 밀쳐내줘 이건 사랑에 미친 멍청이의 띵박.
Shortly after its debut, the album released School Trilogy and Dark and Wild, its first full-length album. Then, it is followed by Hwayang Lotus series, Wings series, Love Yourself series, Map of the Soul series.
다시 run 난 멈출 수가 없어 못해 너를 사랑하는 것밖에 못해 넘어져도 괜찮아 바보 같은 운명 하나를 욕해.
In the School Trilogy, which was introduced at the beginning of their debut, they included social issues in their own lyrics under the theme of dream, hope, and love. Through the LYS series, BTS delivered the message Love Yourself. Until the Love Yourself series, there was no clear link between the School Trilogy and the BTS Universe. In 2015, when the Hwayang series began, it was difficult to confirm this in addition to the music video. It was only when the highlight reel was released in August 2017 that the time loop theory was accepted as the worldview. The timeline in I Need You and Run became clear after 2019 when Webtoons and the Note 1 were published. Especially with the releases of the Map of the Soul series, the relevance is becoming increasingly apparent. It is being confirmed that the huge story of BTS Universe continues through the album. So before we take a look at V's story, how does the whole story go? The main character who leads the story first is Jin.
왜일까? 가장 행복한 순간에
In the music video, Jin secretly informs the principal about his friend's misconduct at the request of his father. He was distressed by this and tried to prevent the misfortune of his friends. Every time he opens a curtain, he sees a time loop ability to go back in time. Through this, Jin is saving the members in crisis and leading the story. According to the note, in early March 2019, the members find a warehouse classroom while being punished together for being late. After that, they became friends by playing there as a hideout, and they skipped school together in the summer of that year and went to the sea to make good memories. According to the BTS worldview, the situation in which the members were happy was before Jin went to the US. The joyful appearance in the music video of 화양연화 expresses this moment. The note, which describes BTS Universe, has set the time for the reversal of the mood around in 2020. Forced by his father, Seokjin secretly informs the principal of his friend's misconduct. In the process, Yoongi is expelled. Feeling guilty, Seokjin is transferred to another school. Other members no longer get along with each other because of their own trauma or love affair. The scattered friends start meeting each other again in 2020. However, Seokjin pretends not to know what he first bumps into his friends, and as a result, they fall into their own misery. Afterwards, Seokjin signed a contract to turn back time to save them. Every time friends die, time goes back to April 11. Seokjin tries hard to save his friends, but he realizes that his intervention can't escape by himself to change the loop. Eventually, friends with the same pain lead each other to save each other, and go to the sea and have fun together as in high school. But eventually, friends are scattered and Jungkook is in a car accident. In this story, V is portrayed as a character who has suffered violence from his alcoholic father since childhood. In the house where he wandered back, his father assaulted his sister again. In the music video, V, who was filled with hostility toward his father, accidentally kills his father. After that, his worries and difficulties in wandering are expressed in Stigma's music video, and like other members, V is also tempted and conflicted, which is well shown in the music video of Blood, Sweat and Tears.
내 피땀 눈물 내 마지막 춤을 내 피땀 눈물 내 가져가 피땀 눈물도 내 몸, 마음, 영혼도
Taeyong is seen climbing dangerously high up. This leads to a jump from the observatory. And Seokjin turns back time through a time loop and returns Taeyong's misfortune. In the Hwawon's prologue, it can be seen that Taeyong, who was on the observatory, has changed to Seokjin in Euphoria. Jin remembered that V had failed his plan because he jumped from here. So he went up instead of V. When Jin feels that everything is successful and relieved, V feels strange again, because he remembered seeing all this scene in his dream again. In the webtoon and the note, V said he kept dreaming. So Taeyong asks Jin, "Hey, that's it. Isn't there something you're hiding?" As the loop repeats, Taeyong remembers past events as a dream. V, who repeatedly dreamed that the members were in crisis, doubts Jin because of his dream. In the music video, V asked Jin for the truth by drawing an X with ink spray, or breaking down the card tower that Jin worked hard on. As V continued to shoot at Jin, a quarrel ensued with Jin, and the members are all depicted scattered. Another crisis for the members, but this leads to another story in Map of the Soul. The touching lyrics and the huge story that follows every series of melodies. With BTS Universe, I'm looking forward to BTS's next album too. In the next episode, we will focus on the BTS Universe J-Hope story.